I've been losing my mind for 4 years. Every morning since the day you left, I reach hungrily for my cell phone, thinking by some miracle, I will still get that good morning text from you. I don't go out as much as I used to. And my bedroom became an insane asylum. While I used my fingernails to etch the date of when I first met you into the walls over and over again, hoping that you could see my ability to focus on one thing and that you would come running into my life again. I've been thrown into the back of a cop car time and time again, because over the period of 4 years, I've trashed hundreds of stores, knocking things over, because none of the clocks they sold could turn me back in time so that I could reverse your tears. If I can go back in time, I would go back to the year 2008. It's 11 a.m. a Wednesday morning. On the floor next to the bed, there is a condom wrapper, a pen, and a few sheets of paper. Back on the bed, there is 2 people wide awake. Me and a woman that is not you. After a minute or two, the whole scene starts to progress. We both close our eyes back up as if we were trying to get more rest. During the night, there is a lot of rolling back and forth, pulling and tugging on the bed sheets, and me waking up occasionally like, dang, she got some cold behind feet. The time is now 5 a.m. and neither one of us are moving. It remains that way until the hours of 3 and 4 when the blanket on our back starts shifting. I get up, pull the blanket off my body, and backwards I stagger as if my legs were sore out of the bedroom on the other side of the bedroom door. A few seconds later, there is a sound of rusty hinges and a toilet flush. I can now hear my footsteps getting closer to the bedroom. I walk in, and my energy level is not much. And my soldier just came for more, so it's barely standing up. The condom is filled with semen. The woman turns over from her finished position and spreads her legs open. I climb back onto the bed, place myself between her thighs, and before I dive in, there is a reverse ejaculation. I'm going in and out of it now, easy penetration. I'm talking a whole lot of smack like, baby girl, do you feel the sensation? The thrusting goes from fast to slow. It goes from wanting to back the blow and trying to see her curl her toes to I better take this slow because it's way too early to let my load go. The time is now 1 a.m. And before we started to go, I detached myself from her as if I was saying, this is wrong, I've got to go. I take the condom off, she closes her legs shut, the condom wrapper elevates off of the ground into my hands, I place the condom into the wrapper reseals itself back up. She says, okay, let's do this, now that you got it up. I take the condom, put it back onto the dresser, I move closer to kiss and caress her. I go from touching her thighs and her breast and licking on her flesh to now moving fast and working hard to put her bra back on to cover her chest. By this time, my room is already a mess. Clothes are everywhere. Pens and paper are on the floor from being knocked off of my work desk. We both fall to the floor while kissing some more. And then my room starts to look like a scene from the Twilight Zone. Her clothes start floating up from the ground and flying off of my bookshelves. My clothes are flying towards me as we both start to reclothe ourselves. We both get up off the ground, put the rest of our clothes on. From the ground, we move toward the wall of my room. By this time, I've already got a hard on. We both get up off the wall, land on my work desk, take our hands off each other. The pens and paper that were knocked to the floor earlier quickly reclaim their place on my desk next to a black folder. We both make our way out of the bedroom, make our way out of the apartment. I take my keys out of my pockets. I try to open the front door, and it's a pitiful attempt because at the same time, I've got my arms around her, whispering things into her ears that are not meant. I take my keys, I put them back in my pocket, I walk them back to a car, and this time I don't say a word. I open the car door for her, I watch her get in, and this time I don't say a word. Tuesday night, 11:59 is the time. Both cars started. First hers and then mine. Now we're weaving in and out of traffic. Backwards, we are weaving in and out of traffic. It looks like I'm no longer thinking with the wrong head, that I'm now using logic. So when me and this woman get back to that empty parking lot, I'm going to look at her and say, no, we can't exchange numbers and you can't come back to my spot. I'm going to watch as she looks at me crazy. Watch as she walks away from me. And watch me not looking at her because I would be too busy thinking about you. If somebody told me that I could turn back the hands of time, I would do it just so I could watch myself get back into that car and this time drive straight to you.